All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to your 10:30 a.m. Hot Onnit. I'm Todd, and thanks for being here. Hot Onnit today. We're going to use a couple of tools: a steel mace and a kettlebell. If you don't have a steel mace or a kettlebell, I'm going to be demoing today with a broomstick instead of the steel mace and a laundry detergent container as a kettlebell. Don't feel like you have to use the weight. You don't have to. You don't have to modify or anything, but just to show that you still can use some tools if you don't have steel mace kettlebell. Anyway, let's start our workout standing anywhere on your mat, maybe in the middle, the front. We'll find a nice tall neutral. Feet right underneath the hips, soft bend in the knees. Let your heels, balls of the feet ground down to the floor. Start to zip up through the spine, pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone, reach your fingertips down to the floor. Just let the shoulders be soft, not having to do anything. Reach the crown of the head nice and tall, chin slightly back. Let's take just a few deep breaths. Take a big inhale through the nose. Lengthen up the spine, exhale, let it go. Spread the floor with your feet. Start to squeeze the glutes together. Again, big inhale. Tall through the spine, lighten up. Exhale, let it go. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes. Spread the floor away. One more big inhale. Exhale. Soft bend in the knees, spread the floor. Let's get into the neck. Start to lower the chin to the chest. Right ear to right shoulder, look up to the ceiling. Left ear, left shoulder, roll it down. Get 2 more rotations this way. And then get yourself 3 in the other direction. Nice, come back up through center, shoulder rolls, roll the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. Trying to isolate it in the scapulas and the shoulder blades, but some of the lower body gets in, that's fine. Start to go forward, roll the shoulders back, up, forward, down. Starting out kind of a square, then start to soft those edges, circle it out. Nice, one at a time now. Right shoulder, left shoulder, forward. It's just going along, flowing. Let's go other way. Nice. Cool, let's get into the hips, hands onto your hips, soft bend in the knees, spread the feet just a little bit wider, hip circles, hips to the right, pressing forward, left and back. Taking it through a medium range of motion. This is a really nice movement to start acclimating the body into movement and into rotation. Let's go other direction now, which is a really big key component for longevity, performance. Rotation is important. Just get us into 3D space. Come back up through center. Let's bring the hands across the chest, soft bend in the knees. Start to look over the right thigh, shoulders square over the thigh. Then start to dive the chest forward. Circle down and around, now facing over the left thigh. Make your way up, rotate all the way over the right thigh, finding as much rotation as you can, then pour over, down, lengthen the crown down, sweep it over the other side, bring it up, one more this way, and come back through center, other way, turn over the left leg, find as much twist as you can, then dump over, circle it around, come back up, 2 more like this. Keeping the feet wide, that bend in the knees. We'll get 1 more, still finding that full twist. And we'll come back up through center. Bring the feet just a little bit wider, toes out, heels in, hands onto your thighs. We'll start to find some knee circles here. Push the knees forward, press them out wide. Again, coming back into those rotations. Always nice to find, too, a rotational movement here in the knee joint. This is a lot of injury prevention. Just getting your knees ready, acclimated to all kinds of movements, forward, back, side to side. Let's go, other direction. Pull the belly in, find a little engagement through your core. And breathe. Good. Now start to fold all the way down. Keep the feet hip width apart, find a deep bend in the knees, try to press your belly back towards your thighs, clasp opposite forearms, find a little sway side to side. Hands back down, find a bend in your right knee, and then start to pull the left elbow up to the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling. You can tempt onto the right fingers. You can come up even higher if that feels nice. If you want to bring forearm onto your thigh. Good. Then set it down. Left hand down. Bend your left knee. Pull the right elbow up. Stay right there. Bring the forearm up higher. Really press and find the twist through your core, through your hips. And lower down. A little side to side now. Just move with your breath. Move like you. Find that bend in the knees. Getting just a little bit in, feeling into your body. Always important just to start to check in, see how you're feeling. Start with these kind of gentle movements. Forward fold, find a deep bend in the knees, chin on your chest, ragdoll, pull yourself up. Tall through the spine. Start to pull your belly, tuck your tailbone, bring the hands together. Inhale, reach up to the sky, press your hips forward, squeeze your glute muscles, then fold everything down. Reach your left toes to the back of the mat, settle the left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands down to the floor, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. We're gonna move forward and back here, extend through the legs, then pull back forward, runner's lunge, forward and back. If you have some blocks, you can bring some blocks under the hands, or just tent up onto the fingertips like me. Good. From here, standing splits, roll the knee forward, kick the left leg up, lengthen up halfway, fold forward, find a pulse now, left heel up to the sky. Here for 5, squeeze the left glute, 4, 3, 2, 1, step the left foot forward. Step the right toes back, lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up high, press the hips forward, squeeze your glutes, hands down to the floor. Back knee off the floor, start to rock forward and back. Start to really warm into the back of the hips, as well as the inner groin, thighs. Let's from here find our standing splits, bend the left knee, kick up, lengthen up halfway, lift, then fold, pulse the right heel to the sky. Squeeze through the right glute all the way down to the heel. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, step forward. From here, bring the feet wide, toes out, heels in, squat down to the floor. Hands to heart, find a little sway side to side. It's fine here if the heels are off the floor, and we'll come off the floor when you're moving side to side. But if you want to be up a little bit higher, need to be up higher, feel free to come up here. Start to lower your left hand to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right inner thigh. Push the knee away. Lengthen the arm, bring it back together. Push it away, and bring it back together. Push it away, back together. One more, push it away, then hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left hand, bring the left hand to your left thigh. Push it away, push the knees apart, squeeze the glutes, bring it back together. Push it away, lengthen, bring it back together. Just a couple more, push it away. Back together, last one, push it away, hold here. Squeeze the glutes, draw the knees apart, 3, 2, 1, release. Bring the hands down inside the feet, step the right foot back, lower the right knee down, lizard. Start to lift the chest up high, and we're gonna roll it back into half splits, left toes to the sky. Pull forward, chest tall, squeeze the glutes, hips down, lengthen back, extend the left toes. One more, forward, one more, bring it back. This time, bring it forward, step forward into your yogi squat or wide squat, then step your left foot back, lower the left knee. Lengthen the chest, pull your hips forward, Roll it back, right toes to the sky. Bring it forward. Draw the hips down with the chest tall. Lengthen it back. One more like that. Draw forward. Bring it back. Forward, step your left foot outside the left hand. Lengthen up. Active squat, tall through the spine. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, reach up to the ceiling. Squat back down, hands to the floor, step back into high plank, then lower onto your forearms. We're gonna start to warm up into our core now. Just a little bit more. Now we're feeling a little bit more lively through the body, through the legs, through the hips. We'll start to activate our core just a little bit more. We'll start to get into a little flow. Start to find just a little push forward and back. Draw your ribs down to your hip tips and your hips up towards your ribs, towards your elbows. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. Starting to build a little heat, little fire underneath you here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Right here, Sphinx pose. Squeeze the glutes, pull the shoulders back, pull the elbows back. Expand your chest forward, collarbones forward. If it feels okay, extend the arms. Wrap the triceps, chest nice and tall. Squeeze the glutes together, the feet together. And as you lower down, slide the hands underneath the elbows, tuck your toes. From your toes or from your knees, push up and find a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, start to pedal it out. Bend into one knee, then the other. Sway the hips side to side. Start to reach your right heel to the sky. Bend your right knee, roll and stack. Right hip on top of left. Try to hug your right shoulder down now. Draw the right knee to the ceiling. If it feels okay here, start to scorpion tail. Touch the floor. Bring it back. Downward facing dog. Other side, reach your left heel to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Point the left knee to the ceiling. Then hug the left shoulder down. Try to square it off with the right. Wrap the triceps. Squeeze the left glute. If it feels okay, start to tent on the left fingers as you lightly scorpion tail tap the floor, then bring it back into your downward facing dog. From here, some bear squats. Bring your feet a little bit wider, hip width apart. Bend into the knees, sink your hips back, press your chest back towards the heels, and lengthen hips back up to the sky. 4 more. Lower. You can touch the floor. Downward facing dog. Push long through the arms. Lower. And extend. 2 more. Lower. Extend it up. 1 more. Lower. And extend it back up. Walk your feet up to your hands. Go forward fold, bend the knees, chin on your chest, ragdoll, scoop yourself up. Yeah, now we're gonna start to move a little bit more into our flow. If you wanna grab water, sip of water real quick, or anything you need to do. Feet at the top of the mat, feet together. We're gonna start with our hinge movement pattern, our high hinge. Let's bring the feet just about hip width apart. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly in, hug your ribs down. Then bring the hands to the chest like Superman, open up, pull the shoulder blades together in the back. Start to ducktail the tailbone a little bit, soft bend in the knees. Start to hinge forward, press, lengthen yourself forward, bend into the knees as much as you need, but try to just keep it a soft bend. Legs are mostly long, try to make yourself parallel with the floor. Do your best to extend through the spine, reach the crown of the head forward, look down towards the floor, spread the floor apart with your feet. Good. Draw yourself back up, squeeze the glutes, Spread the floor away, but hug the inner thighs in towards one another. Good. That is your high hinge with as much intention as you can. Let's get 5. Lowering, looking to the floor. Pull the belly, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes on the way up. Lower as much control as you can. And lengthen back up. Taking the time now to go slow and smooth so everything flows more smoothly. When you need to move quicker, movements stay graceful. That's good right there. Let's add a movement now. We're gonna hinge. Come up, reverse lunge, right leg back. Hold here. Find a little bend in the back knee, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. And we're gonna open up into a horse stance squat. Start to pivot the right knee, right toes out, facing the long edge of the mat. Pivot it back into your low lunge and step forward. Other side, left leg lunge back, hold here. Tense traction, front and back foot together. Hands can be wherever feels okay. Now draw the left knee open into your squat, hold it here. Tense into the glutes. And taking that time now to build strong foundation. Pivot back, left knee, points to the front of the mat. Step forward, feet together. Let's do that hinge. Right leg, lunge back, pivot open, horse stance squat. Pivot back into your lunge, step forward. Other side, left leg lunge, open up, wide stance. Back to your lunge, forward, hinge. Let's go again, right leg lunge back, pivot open. Bring it back, lunge, step forward, left leg lunge back, pivot open, into your lunge, feet together, hinge. We'll go through one more, and then we'll add on right leg lunge back, pivot open, back to lunge, feet together, left leg lunge, open, back to lunge, feet together. We'll add on, hinge, lunge back, pivot open. Now, Skandasana. So widen your feet, scoot your right foot back, lower to the right hip, left toes to the sky. Hold for a moment. Then we're gonna spider crawl our way to the front of the mat, lower the back knee down. Reach the arms up to the sky. We're gonna find standing splits. Kick up, halfway lift up. Pull right knee into the chest, stand all the way up tall. Feet together, other side, left leg lunge back. Pivot open. Now into our lateral lunge. Bring the hands down to the floor first. Start to widen the stance. I like to go a little wider here. So down to the hips, squeeze the left glute, draw the knees, legs apart. Back to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee down. Reach the arms up to the sky. Forward into splits. Lengthen up halfway. Left knee to chest, bend to the right knee as you stand it up. Pull the left knee up. Feet together. Let's go, hinge. Right leg lunge back. Open up. Skandasana. Low lunge, maybe even no hands. Lower the back knee. Reach the arms high, maybe on an inhale. Exhale, flat forward. Lengthen up halfway. Pull the knee up and in. And lower. Left leg lunge. Open. Take it at your pace. If you need to slow down at some part, or if you want to speed it up, inhale the arms, or if you want to add anything here to this flow. We're just building a pathway, and there's lots of different forks, branches you can take. Starting off with our hinge. Right leg lunge, open. So it's fine if we're not at the same point here. If you want to hang out in any of these positions for a little bit longer, it's what feels good in your body. Left leg lunging. We're going to go one more round on each side before we add on lunge. Arms high. Kick it up. Halfway lift. Pull the knee in. Good. Hinge. One more on each side. And we'll start to add a little more upper body open. Skandasana to the back. Back to the front. Arms high. First forward. And if you find any other expressions, let's go. Left leg. Lunge. Open. Arms to the sky, hips forward. Fan it forward. Bring it up. Good. Set it down. From here, we're gonna move into a new little flow. Let's actually come to the back of the mat. Bring the feet wide, toes out, heels in. We're gonna squat down, reach the arms forward, tall through the spine. Hands to the floor, walk forward into plank. Toes or knees, push up, pull the elbows back, elbows against the sides. Chin, chest to the floor, tuck the toes. Find downward facing dog. From here, start to walk your hands back in between the feet into your low squat. Lift up, lengthen, press into the floor, the heels, reach forward, stand it up. Reach high to the sky. Squat down, reach forward, tall. Lower the hands, walk forward into plank. Push up, toes or knees. Walk the hands back, low squat. Find the halfway point active, squeeze the glutes wide. Stand it up, creating space. As we squat down, keep the belly hugging up into the spine, long through the arms. Push up, pull the belly in. Try to activate as much of the body as you can through these movements. We're squatting, rocking it out. Hands under shoulders, push up. Walk it back into your squat. Let's get just one more of those. Squat down, hands down, lock it out. Plank, push up. Walk it back into your squat. Sit taller, stand up. Nice work. We're gonna move now into some circuit movements. So if you wanna take some water, towel off if you're getting sweaty at all. If you wanna grab your tools, whether that's a steel mace or a broom, or if you have a kettlebell, or maybe just something with a handle on it, just anything that has some weight, whether it's 2 pounds, 3 pounds, doesn't need to be super heavy. What's nice about just having resistance is that just adds another component to some of the movements we're doing. It just helps to signal to the body just some different kind of activation that I'm not used to. It's good. So we're gonna start with ninja get-ups with the steel mace or with the broom. All right, this is the sphere side of the steel mace. So the lower your hands are, harder it will be. We're gonna be here, ninja get-ups. We'll start in a kneeling. We'll step up, feet wide, toes out, heels in into our low squat, and then step back into our kneel. Switching which foot steps first each time, and which foot steps back. So if you go right, left, then go back, right, left. If you go left, right, go back, left, right. All right, that's our very first move. Our second move of today are gonna be goblet squats plus a overhead press. So if you have a kettlebell, you'll be holding onto the bottom, or if you have just some weight, just bringing your palms underneath it, pulling the elbows together. We'll squat down, chest tall, Pull the belly in as we press up overhead. Tuck the tailbone. Bring it down. Scoop the belly in, pressing overhead. So that'll be our second move. Third move is going to be on the floor. Body taps. We'll do shoulder, shoulder, ribs, ribs, hip, hip, knee to knee, hand to toe. Hand to toe. We'll go for 3 rounds. So our first move, we'll go 10 repetitions on the get-ups. We'll go 10 squats press, and we'll go 3 rounds of our shoulder taps, and we'll repeat that for 3 times. So let's start out. If you have steel mace, a broom, or you don't have to use any equipment at all here, you can do exactly the same movements with no weight at all. So your choice. All right, we're gonna go for 10 reps total. 10 forward, 10 back. All right, lengthen the arms out if you want more intensity. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Right foot, right, left, other way, left, right, back to right, left, right, left. That's 3. Keep switching off. Keep the spine nice and tall. Good. That's 5. Halfway there. Doing good. Tall through the crown. Pull the belly up and in. Good. And our last 3. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Now step forward, squat, hold. Pull the belly in, push the weight out, tall through the chest. Hold. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Wrap the triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Nice work. Set your broom or your object, steel mace, off to the side. We're going to come into our squat to press now. Starting in a goblet, palms underneath, your object, kettlebell, whatever it may be. And again, when you press overhead, don't think about pressing the hips forward or pulling the chest forward, but rather when you come up, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in, hug your ribs down. All right, 10 repetitions. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lower, press up, pull the belly, squeeze the glutes, hug the ribs down. Down, and up for 2. Hold, squeeze, push the shoulders up to the ears. Lower, down. Press it up, hug the ribs down. 3. Finding that core engagement. Press up, pull your hips up to the rib cage. Lower, press. That's 5, halfway there. For 6, squeeze the glutes. And up. 7, straight through the arms. And up. That's 8. 2 more, press. Last 1, lower. Press, hold. At the top, squeeze the glutes. Pull the ribs down, push the shoulders up to the ears, wrap the triceps back. Hold, push through the palms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, down, and set your weight down. Nice job. All right, shoulder tap series. In our plank, we'll go feet wide. We're going shoulder, ribs, hips, knees, toes, opposite hand, opposite foot. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Step the feet back wide. To start, if you want to make it harder, you can always bring the feet together. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Shoulder to shoulder, rib to rib, hip to hip, knee, knee, toe, toe. Back to the shoulders, you got it. Hang in shoulders, to the ribs, to hips, hips, knee, knee, toe, toe. Last time, let's go shoulder. You got it, shoulder. If you need to come to the knees, come to the knees, ribs, hips, hips, knees, knees, toes, toes. Try not to collapse. Straight to the floor. Nice job. Whew. That's tough stuff. Not easy. If you want to grab some water, towel off. Take a little breather. Get a little expansion through the chest. Shoulders will take a real quick, active recovery. So let's come onto the belly for some scorpion taps. We'll come flat onto the belly. Reach the arms out wide to tees. Bend the left knee over onto your right side. Go right into the other side. Make this dynamic. Just want to keep the blood flowing. Keep the energy up somewhat. As we recover in an active way, in a really productive way. Keeps everything, body, in that excited state. Bring the hands under the shoulders from toes or knees. Push up, downward dog. Let's make our way up into a stance. So shake that off. We're gonna repeat that again. Coming back to our first move, our ninja get-ups. So let's grab the mace, broom, whatever tool you have with you. And remember, just to do your best. You know, if you need to pause for a little bit longer, you need to take a break, take a break. Do what you need today. Remember to be good to yourself. But as you're ready to step back into the storm, extend those arms, ninja get-ups. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. Back to the left. Left, right. Find your rhythm. Find your flow. Got 4 and 5, 6, for 7. We're almost there. For 8. That's 9. Good. Come up into your squat and holds. Squeeze the glutes, push the mace forward, wrap the triceps. Draw the belly up and in, crown tall, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Set your tool down. Squat to press. 10 repetitions. Palms right at your collarbones. We'll show this way this time. Bring the feet as wide as you need. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat it. Press, pull the belly in as you press overhead. Stand through the arms. 2. For 3. For 4. For 5. 6. Squeeze lower part of the body. For 7. For 8. For 9. For 10, hold, squeeze, pull the glutes together, wrap the triceps, push straight to the sky, shoulders up to ears, pull the ribs down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Shoulder taps. Good. Let's get our 3 rounds right here. Hands under shoulders, wide with the fingers, wrap the triceps. Step the feet to the corners of the mat here. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder, shoulder, rib, rib. Square off through the hips, hips, knee, knee. Slow as you can. Toe to the toe, shoulder to shoulder, rib to rib. Just a little slower. Hip to hip, knee to knee, toe to toe. One more. Nice and slow. Shoulder, shoulder, rib, rib. You can. Hip, hip, to the knee, to the knee, to the toe, to the toe. Plank hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, sit back. Nice job. Whew. And not easy stuff. Way to stay with it. Go ahead and grab some water, towel off, do what you need. Check the time really quick. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and move into a new set of movements, 3 new moves. We'll repeat twice and move on from there. So let me I'll demonstrate. We'll start with our steel mace, or just our long tool. We got reverse lunge to an uppercut. So if you want to do this with me, we'll have the tool by your side, by your left side, both knuckles up. If there's any weight, make sure it's out at the back like a witch on a broomstick. We're gonna lunge the right foot back. Right foot back, you can set that right knee down. From here, tall through the chest, pull your tool apart, try to spread it from edge to edge. Then we're gonna step. We're gonna uppercut seat belt over the chest, step the right foot forward. Good, tool right here is parallel with the ground. Scoop it down by the left side, step the right foot forward, uppercut, try to square off the hips each way. Good, and then let's just do a few on the right side. Again, both knuckles up, which on a broomstick. Left foot lunges back, set the left knee down, pull your tool apart, chest nice and tall. We'll set the left foot forward as we uppercut. Try to bring our forearms perpendicular. Good. Forward step. So it's not a big step forward, just the left foot slightly in front of the right. Press the left hip forward. Pull this apart, push it together as you stand up. All right, that's first move. Second move, we're gonna go beast into a kick through, into a crab reach. So from our table, we'll bring the knees off the floor. We'll scoop the right foot underneath the left, kick to the left. Push the heel out to the side. Press the hips to the sky. Lower down, back into our beast. If you need to set the knees down in between, you could even do this from a kneeling. Kick through, take a seat, press the hips to the sky, lower down, dance back into table. So you just need to tuck the back toes, lift the knee to sit through, press up to the sky, back down. You can always lower those knees. You can keep the knees lifted if you want more of a challenge, but not necessary for what I want you to feel in the move necessarily, or what may or may not be best for you today. Our last move is going to be a windmill. So with a tool, with some sort of weight that you can hold in your hands, you're going to have the arm straight to the sky. Feet are going to be wide. We're going to be set up like in triangle pose. You take yoga class, back toes about 45 degrees, front toes pointing forward. We bump our hip towards the back, and we lower our hand towards the floor. It might come right here. You might keep a soft bend in the left knee. Might just be right here. You're gonna find your range. You wanna try to keep your gaze up towards your weight. Try to keep the arm nice and long. We'll do 5 on each side. That takes a lot of coordination, balance, stability, and a lot goes on there, so just 5 will be good. All right, let's start our first move. We're gonna get 6 on each side, reverse lunge to uppercut. Let's start on our left side. Hips forward, scoop the belly in. Right leg is lunging back. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Right leg lunges back, and you can come down, step forward, seatbelt across the body, uppercut. Bring it down, up for 2, down, up for 3, up for 4, up for 5, up for 6. Good, let's go right into the other side, right side. Left leg lunge in 3, 2, 1, lunge back, step forward, cross the body, uppercut. Swing it down, bring it across the body, left foot forward. As you step forward, left toe slightly pointing in, pigeon-toeing in. 3 more. For 1, for 2, last one, up for 3. Nice work. Come into our beast hip throughs now. Again, table, floating table beast, your choice. I'll show right here to start. Let's get 5 on each side, 10 total. Going in 3, 2, 1. Right foot through. Take a seat, press the hips to the sky. Take a seat back, prone. Left foot, press the hips up high. Bring it down, back. Setting those knees down in between a few knees. That's for 3. This is 4. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. I don't think you need to go super fast here. 5. Just depending on how you're feeling today, what this move feels like to you. If it's taking a lot of strength and it's taking a lot of energy, slow down with it. Be with it. If it's a familiar move, then you can start to move through it a little more quickly, just because you know the path. Let's get 2 more each side. Last one on each side. 1 more. Good. And release. Shake that out. Nice job. Now that's a lot of repetitions. That just starts to feel like a lot on the shoulders, or starts to feel funky at all. Just take it a little bit more slowly. Good. And then our last move, our windmill. And feel free on this move to go no weight at all. Just have your hand, long arm up to the sky, and we'll find little triangles. So 5 on each side. If you have a kettlebell, you can find the grip with your kettlebell, or just gripping underneath your tool. So I'll start left toes pointing forward. This is front of the mat, left toes forward, right toes 45-degree. Find the scoop of the tailbone, squeeze the glutes. Look up towards the weight and keep soft bend in the left knee as you lower. Left hand towards the floor, inside of the left thigh groin, and back up. For 1, bump the hip out, gaze up. For 2, lower, and up. For 3, lower, and up. 4, last one, lower, bump the hip out, up. 5, lower your weight. Going to the other side, right toe is now pointing the opposite direction. Left arm extended to the sky. Bump the left hip out. Look up. Soft bend in the right knee as you lower. Right hand to the floor. Extend out of the left shoulder. Palm. And up. For 1. Lower. Gaze up. And up for 2. 3 more. 3. Last 2. Slow and controlled. 1 more. Good. And 3. Release. Woo. Shake that off. Shake that out. Grab some water. All right, we're going to move 1 more time through those movements. Remember, just do your best, and we've done a lot of work so far, so if you need to start bringing it down from here, no, that's totally fine. Just get what you need today. So we'll come back into our first move, our reverse lunge into an uppercut. All right, this is it, this is the end. Been working so hard, doing super great. Stay with it here. Get these last few reps in and you'll feel better, trust me. Bring your weight tool onto your left side, both knuckles up, chest tall. Pull your tool apart. Go into reverse lunge, 3, 2, 1, right leg, lunge back. Uppercut, step forward, bring it back. And up for 2. And up for 3, smooth. Transition for 4. For 5. And 6. Other side. Chest tall, pull it apart, 3, 2, 1, left leg, lunge back. Step forward, uppercut, cross. Lunge back. Step forward, uppercut, across for 2. And up for 3. And up for 4. And for 5. Last one. And 6. Nice. Set your tool down. All right. Our beast to kick through. And this time around, let's just get 6 total, 3 on each side. Make it slow, a little bit slower than the first time. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, along through the spine. Wrap the triceps, push into the floor. If you want to lift the knees, pull the belly up and in. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Kick through, take a seat if you need. Press the hips high, lower down. Other side, left. Press the hips to the sky, lengthen the left tricep. Bring it down to the left. Or whichever side you're on, to the right. Press the hips, squeeze the glutes at the top. One more, each side. Last one. And 3, release. Nice job. All right. And last time through our windmills. This time, let's just get 3 repetitions on each side. Just try to make it feel, feel nice in the body, nice and slow. Right arm extended up with the weight. Left toes pointing forward. Sass the right hip back. 3, 2, 1. Lower and up. Squeeze the glutes together. At the top, lower and up. One more and up. Good. Other side. Left arm up to the sky. Right toes pointing forward. Sass the left. Left hip back. A little bend in the right knee if you need. 3, 2, 1. Go forward. One side might be completely different than the other. That's normal. It's good just to be aware of these things and release. All right. Nice work today. We're almost there. We're gonna burn it out now with a little bit of core. So let's start our first move in a lying down position. Get supine on the floor. Our first move, gonna be toe touches. So we'll be here flat on the back, reach your legs to the sky, flex your toes down. If you need to bend the knees here, totally fine. Press the heels to the sky if you can. Reach your arms back behind you. Toe touches, fingers to toes. We're gonna go for 20. Take a big deep breath. Lengthen up the spine, exhale. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you reach up. Each time. For 3, coming onto the small of the low back. 4, for 5, for 6, 7, for 8, for 9, and 10. Halfway there. 1, 2, keep those heels high. 3, 4, 5, for 6, for 7, for 8, 9, 10. Bend your knees, bring your hands back behind your head. Bicycles, just going for 20. 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite, knee to opposite elbow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Low boat holds. Reach the chest towards the toes. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew. I know that was a lot. Pull the shoulders together. Press your hips to the sky. Pull the glutes in towards one another. Lengthen the chin away from the chest. Open, expand through the lungs. Let the heart breathe. Good. Roll the spine down. Pull the knees into the chest. Come up into a seat. Really nice work today. We just have one more round of core to go. You got it. Russian twists. Take a seat on the floor. You can go heels on the floor. Bring the hands into a little fist. If you want to grab your weight from earlier, do so. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and twist. Weight, hands don't have to touch the floor. Feel this through your core, first and foremost. Not about whether or not you touch the floor. Keep the chest tall. Just another 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Let's come into our prone position now. Forearm plank. We got forearm plank, knee to tricep. Elbows right under the shoulders. Elbows, hands, and shoulders all lined up. From here, we step back into our forearm plank. Knee to elbow. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can pull the shoulders forward here. Lean the weight forward to try to make that contact. You can also play with keeping the shoulders stable. Just adds a little bit more into your lower core abdominals, having to do more of the work. Good, we're here for another 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank holds for 15, 14, 13, 12. Hug the elbows together. 12. Squeeze the glutes. 11, 10, 9. Tuck the tailbone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Sphinx pose. Nice work. That was the last round this time, I promise. Let's make our way into downward facing dog from here. Hands under the elbows, toes or knees. Push your way up. Downward dog. Step your feet up to the hands. Bend the knees. Tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Ragdoll your way up. Nice. Yeah, start to give yourself some hugs and loves. Appreciate what you did today. Whew. Not easy. Not easy. But as you know, showing up is the most important part. Let's go right arm across the body. It's good on you for showing up Saturday morning. Got a good workout in. Let's go. Arm behind the head, pull down on the elbow, chest tall, but keep hugging the ribs down. And then maybe find a little side bend over. Back, let's go. Other arm, front of the body, cross. Taking some deep breaths here too. It's nice to start cooling down from a standing position, just allowing the body to more gradually make its way down. A little bit more balance and harmony. Let's go. Arm behind the head, pull down the elbow, hug the ribs down, tuck the tailbone. Maybe adding that little side bend. Feels good. Release. Let's make our way into a wide-legged forward fold. All 10 toes forward. A little bend through the knees. Just ease your way down. Let's start to walk the hands over to the right. Frame the right foot, lower the left knee down. And from here, let's find half splits. Lengthen the right leg. Start to draw back forward, bend into the right knee. Let's pivot back onto the left toe, swivel over to the left, lower the right knee, extend the left leg. Squeeze through the left quad, the top of the leg. Rebend into the left knee. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk it back around, wide-legged forward folds. And from here, bend the knees, chin to chest, scoop yourself up to rise, walk the feet together. Let's bring the right foot back behind you, pull the knees together, heeling towards the glute, chest nice and tall. You can stay here if you want to bring both hands back behind you. Really press down through your standing big toe mount, inner edge of the foot. Release. Let's go other side. Bring the heel into the glute. You can keep the toes flexed, or you can just keep them pointing, whichever feels better. Maybe both hands, you get a little extra shoulder stretch. You have the hands. Release that. One last little stretch, figure four. Right ankle to the left thigh, sit down to the hips. You can hold on to something here, absolutely. This is actually just a really nice way to be able to regulate your hip opening, stretch here in figure four. You can use something to sit the hips a little bit deeper. I really appreciate having something to hold on to, or if you have blocks as you start to get more flexible, you can start to put your hands down on blocks, start to just let gravity do a lot of the work as you're here, this compressed state, figure four. Nice hip opener. Let's say for just another 2 deep breaths. Rise, back up, go other side. You can always play too with the placement. If you have more open hips, you can always bring your foot closer up to your hip tip, more of a half lotus. That's in the practice, and start to sit down from there. Again, if you have something to hold on to, it's not like it's cheating or anything. Just trying to start to stretch out the muscles. We did a lot of squats, a lot of lunges today. It's always good to those muscles stretch out a little bit. We wound them so tight. Let's take just 2 more deep breaths here. Start to make your way back upright. Nice work today. That's all I have for you. Appreciate you coming in, showing up for class, doing your best, and hope you have a great day. Have a great, amazing Saturday. And until next time, namaste.